Good morning, Albertville. It is currently 9 a.m., Tuesday, March 26th, and I'm Michaela Chilton.
I'm Anna Parr, and this is AHS News. Coming up next, fundraisers the Albertville Fbla chapter has completed thus far, an interview with Kylie Ryan on her experiences with cyberbullying.
Followed by senior news on campus and an interview with Albertville local Michael Kelly on tornado season in Alabama.
So far, the Albertville Fbla chapter has raised money for conference through the sale of donuts, tumblers, and boxes of candy.
They have also raised money for March of Dimes by selling paper footballs, which you can put your name on, and then they were hung on the wall of the cafeteria. We have all heard the heartbreaking stories about cyberbullying, and a few things teens need to understand is that it's not their fault. Do not respond, do not retaliate, and reach out for help. If you know someone being cyberbullied, please notify an adult.
Parents, understand that you're incredibly lucky if your child reaches out for help. Respond thoughtfully and calmly. Listen to what your child is saying, but understand that more than one perspective is needed. The ultimate goal is to restore self-respect and end the bullying.
Kylie Ryan, a senior at Albertville High School, was constantly bullied by peers during her sophomore year. Here she is now to tell us her story and how she dealt with the cyberbullying.
Kylie Ryan, and when I was a sophomore in high school, I was targeted by a classmate of mine, and she basically made an account where she criticized my facial appearance, my weight, just everything about me. And then it turned into this whole big thing where it's all over the school. Everybody was in on the joke, and I got harassed in the hallways, and just everybody saying things laughing about what the latest post was. I eventually went to our principal, and she confronted the girl, and she didn't really get any trouble for it. And then the girl continued, and then I went back to our principal, and she didn't do anything again. But eventually the girl did get placed in alternative school where, I thought it would stop after that. But people began to come up to me in the hallways and curse me out and just say horrible things to my face, and just made my life horrible. And eventually I stopped trying to let it bother me as much, or at least let it seem that way. And she finally stopped. If you were to be in this situation, I would recommend that you confront an adult, and just make sure that there's justice for this.
According to previous years, of the 356 seniors, 61% will go to college. 10% of those who go to college will enlist into a 4-year school, 51% into a 2-year, and 1% of the students will enlist into the military.
That's actually a very high percentage. Also, college signing day is May 3rd. Senior awards are Thursday, May 9th at 6 o'clock. This is a scholarship and award program for the seniors.
In contrast with prior years, roughly 93% of the seniors will graduate. Graduation day is May 17th at 6:30 p.m.
The top 10% of seniors voted on who will give the graduation address in February.
That's interesting, Michaela. Can you explain to me what the top 10% is? I didn't have that in my high school.
The top 10% is composed of seniors with the highest GPA, about 36 seniors.
Wow, that is really interesting. In the studio, we have with us Catherine Montgomery to give us the forecast for the week.
Hi, I'm Catherine Montgomery, here to give you your weather forecast for the week. As you can see, today there's going to be a lot of patchy fog with a low of 61 and a high of 77, so make sure you're driving slowly and carefully. However, for the rest of the week, it's going to be mostly sunny with a low of 54 and a high of 77. So it'll be a great week for some outside family fun time. That's your weather forecast for this week. Back to you, Anna.
As you just saw, we have sunny skies ahead for the rest of the week. But as you may know, peak tornado season in the southern states is between March and May. Albertville's last major tornado was in 2011.
In order to keep people weather aware for a chance of tornadoes, We have Elizabeth Billings with Albertville local Michael Kelly to give us insight on the 2011 tornado and tips on how to stay safe during a tornado.
I'm Elizabeth Billings, and this is Michael Kelly, and we're here to talk about the 2011 tornadoes. Where were you during the tornado of 2011?
I was up yonder on Grant Mountain, and we was hiding up there on the Chevron.
What was your experience during the tornado?
Well, I was scared. I had the kids and the wife hunkered down in the bathroom, and we was hiding in there.
What were the damages like afterwards?
Well, I went outside and I looked up, and there's a big piece of metal flying across the sky, and I said, "Everybody get back inside! It's coming! It's coming!"
Do you have any tips for what to do during a tornado?
You find yourself a good bathroom, and you hunker down in there with the wife and kids, and you get in that fetal position.
Thank you, Elizabeth. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
That's all we have for now. We hope you have a good rest of the day, and we hope to see you back here next week. I'm Michaela Shelton.
I'm Anna Parr, and this has been AHS News.